Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with Vero Neuron. For a review, I'm gonna check out this little fella, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do, you can like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Look at this, pretty cool packaging for sure. Microfiber cloth, you get a padded box, and then you get your double detent non-locking knife. This is a very, very cool one. It's the Vero Neuron. It's not a big knife. It's made in China by Best Tech, and this is going to be around 250 bucks, 220, I think, something in that ballpark. 7 inches overall in length with a 2.7 inch long for the cutting edge. And as you can see, for example, I want to show you, I don't know, this guy over here, Peña Trapper. So I'm going to show you a couple of small knives. This is the Mnandi from Chris Reeve. And you can see that, yeah, we are talking about something not tiny, but I mean, for example, this is like small Sebenza 21, which is bigger than that. What can I show you? Like a full-size knife, like a Hattie from Custom Division Shirogorov, that would be dwarfing this little fella right over there. But for example, like a Haptic, it would be all right. Not too big, but still, it would show you the tininess of this little fella, which is gorgeous, by the way. It's very well made. I really like it. It's a flipper, as you just saw. Like, you can flip it like that and works very, very nicely. Kind of like it would be like in the Isotope, which I got right over here. Look at this, you see? Isotope, which I love. It's a frame lock in integral, but has kind of like a similar approach to the flipper tab, which I appreciate that much. In this case, you even have this jimping over here, which you can use like that to break the detent. You see, you can do a slow roll. There's nothing to, or like you can do a little bit like that. So pretty interesting, right? So this is a titanium non-locking double detent. So it means that each side, each set of scale has its own detent. And you see, one locks, kind of doesn't lock, but just detents there and here. So it doesn't go anywhere. And it's a pretty cool feature, especially for those countries which are a little bit more finicky with knife laws. In this case, you can carry this fella because it's non-locking, it's small, it's not gonna intimidate anyone. So this is a very cool one. The scales are titanium, of course. There's no internal skeletonization on the scales. This is an inset double detent, which this guy is running, of course, ceramic bearings, but the inset liner has some holes, 1, 2 there and 1, 2 up there. So there's some weight reduction in the liner. Let's call them inset liners. There's a little bit of internal chamfering outside as well, so nicely rounded off. These two sides are kind of hollow, you see, not flat, and they have micro milling, which you wouldn't be able to see. Look at this. It looks kind of smooth, but it's not. Nice little touch. And this side, the flats are just non-milled. So very, very cool little detail. You need to be paying attention to notice that thing. And it shows like the attention to the details. And that's a very nice aspect of this quite recent company. So blade centering, spot on. You cannot snag the tip of the blade, so pretty safe right there. There's no lanyard hole option. You can't wrap it around the standoff. No backspacer. Just one standoff. A pretty simple construction. Look at this. You can also check my maintenance video if you want to know how to take this guy apart and see how it looks. On the inside. It's interesting, but it's super straightforward. You don't have any stainless steel lock face insert, over travel lock bar stabilizer. There's nothing because this is a non-locking blade, so it doesn't lock, just like a detent like here and right there. Stronger detent here, a little bit lighter there. You have a titanium pocket clip, tip up carry only, deep carry. This much is going to be sticking out. Works amazing, I have to say. Look at this profile. in and out, very good. Allows for a lot of thick fabric pants to be used on, and it just works. It's not reversible, it's just gonna stay there. And then you get this blade, which is pretty cool, guys. This is M390 steel with a satin finish, like belt satin. Of course, it's not hand rubbed because these numbers are high. And then, I mean, flat grind, of course. You have some nice jimping. It's quite functional. A little bit of chamfering right next to that. A little bit of swedge up right past the jimping and stops right here. And then you have this kind of like Warncliffe ship's foot deal going on over here. Straight razor edge up to the little bit of a sharpening choil. You get an oblique plunge grind intersecting the window, which has a dual tone finish, like a little bit of blasting going on the cutout kind of things, which allows for like a spidey flick, allows for maybe thumb flick, maybe kinda, no, yes. And of course you can do like double pinching with different fingers. You can even do like a slow roll with the with the thumb. So it's fidgety, even if it's non-locking. It's running on bearings. The overall sound is not attractive to me. I mean, yeah, it's a nice low noise click, almost inaudible. I like it actually when it closes. When it opens, especially when it breaks the detent, it's not my favorite sound, but still, I mean, it's just a sound. Functionally, the knife works well because, you know, you're going to cut it this way, so there's nothing, you don't want to stab it like that because it might close on you. So just like regular cutting here, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Let's check the weight on this fella. Because it's tiny, but I mean, there's quite some, like 2.76 ounces, so nothing too crazy. It's pretty good in the hand. I mean, it's very tiny. I mean, I have big hands, so this is like if I'm supposed to use the finger choil like here, there's nothing here for me. So I'm gonna be probably doing like more like this and stopping right over here and like that. But you see, if you push down, this thing can lock. That's why you want to be right over here. And the jimping, it tells you that you stop there. You just go in front, you push, it unlocks. So just remember that. But beside that, I mean, this thing is well put together. It's made in China, but it doesn't mean that it's bad quality or poor quality. This is a well-made knife, well put together. There's no blade play. It's well put together. It's simple, yes, but it's well made. The action, yeah, it's not like the best, but this is not double detent. I mean, it's not supposed to be like drop shotty or anything because, you know, that's the nature of this thing, even if it's running on ceramic bearings. I believe the pivot is keyed in, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, overall, this thing is nice because you can flip it like that. Has a pretty cool fidget factor. You know, in the spidey flick, in the slow roll. That is the nicest thing about this knife, in my opinion. Beside the fact that it looks undeniably cool. The lines are very well proportioned. I like Vero stuff. I mean, I prefer maybe like a little bit bigger stuff, maybe not as big, but still, this is a pretty cool one, guys. Very good looking. It's a nice option if you have strict laws in your country, and it's not gonna break the bank. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.